Legs, we're past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4. Now here's Allen. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Williams passes to Gillespie. Clock at 6. Brooks outside. Here's Allen. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Brooks defending. Can't connect from short range. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Here's Edgecombe. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Maxey surveying the D. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that combination of speed and elite handle, that's what separates Tyrese Maxey.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Brooks, right side. Shoots over Oubre. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. Brooks defending. Outside Oubre. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Brooks. Williams with the screen. Here's Gillespie. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but coach says he's got the right guys for the job. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's O'Neal, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Allen. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. Searching for their first points of the game. O'Neal passes to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. He's covered by Oubre to win the cold spell. Barlow grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. One misses for Oubre. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Now here's Lowry. Edwards looking it over. Out to Lowry. Fires for three. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. They were even in the game, to be honest. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
And yet they ended up right there. They could have stolen that win. It's definitely a missed opportunity they'd like to get back.
Lowry finds Oubre. Here's Grimes. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Edwards out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now here's Grimes. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Watford outside. Out to the wing. Here's Lowry. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Green. Inside. Malawat. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Lowry, the pass to Watford. Lowry surveys the D. Now here's Embiid. Still without a bucket. Philadelphia with another miss. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back over to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Almost an entirely new group here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Malawat. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dunn. Allen, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Anthony. Philadelphia also making some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford. Hedgecombe comes in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a three. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Suns trail by 4. And changes for the Suns, Legs. in the front office, coaching, you name it.
Yeah, Brian, you had the feeling changes were coming for this roster as well. Arguably the most disappointing team last season. A hard reset may have been needed.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
First one falls for him. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, B.A., particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Barlow's checked in for Grimes. No good on the second free throw.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
To the inside. Oh! Embiid packs it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Brooks. Brooks a screen. Here's Green. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Philadelphia leading by 5. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And it's Maxey missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
For 3, Allen. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
Yeah, they were almost too aggressive defensively. Intensity is one thing. It's a good thing, actually, but you must control it. He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
All right, everybody, let's go. It's time to make some noise for your son, the Breaker Dance Crew.
He's checked in for Green. Drummond's checked in for the Sixers. And how about we check the numbers for Dillon Brooks?
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
O'Neal with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Gillespie. Off target from outside. The Sixers lead by 8. Pass to Maxey. Drummond against Williams. And it's Drummond off the drive.
Oh, man. Drummond is like a wrecking ball on that drive. His physicality and power carry him straight to the hoop.
Outside O'Neal. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Brooks. And the Suns miss again. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Maxey. The 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Here's Gillespie. Williams a screen on Maxey. Back to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Duell, how do you evaluate your performance so far?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
With patience, it'll be all good. Thanks, Duell.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. Being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling, right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie, and you always want to be sending a message out there to those teams.
What does the message say, Kenny?
It says, good luck, brother, you'll need it.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Phoenix Suns.
Efficiency, so far not a part of this game plan. Taking outrageous shots on the other end. It's the best way to make it easy on the defense.
Yeah, whatever plan they came in with, get rid of it. Start over.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a half from him.
They've got Grayson Allen. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Gillespie in at the 1. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Maxey attacking. And a nice finish on the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
That is just next level speed on that drive from Maxey.
And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
And he gets it to go.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. It's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. The 4th spot held by Joel Embiid.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Suns trail by 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound by the 76ers. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys?
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Good on the shot.
And their defense has been significantly worse since halftime. They are going to have to make some adjustments.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
The Suns making a change here. Green is checked in. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Quentin Grimes.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And here is Williams. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Outside, Green, just 5 on the clock. In a crowd, Green converts.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Barlow passes to Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
Pass to Gillespie. Launches a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Suns trail by 15. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams finds Brooks. Four on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Here's Green. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now Oubre. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Sixers on top, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Kyle Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. Now here's Embiid. Outside Grimes. Fires the three. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Green. Pass to Anthony. Over Lowry. Anthony misses. Philadelphia leading by 18. And here's Edwards. Outside Grimes. Now here's Lowry. Fires the three. Rebounded by Green.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
On the wing, Anthony, covered by Grimes. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Area. At what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
And it's Maxey missing. Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Allen. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Allen outside from downtown. Oubre with a rebound. The Sixers lead by 16. Now it's Maxey. Takes a three. That's off. Brooks outside. Outside O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Outside Maxey. Here's Barlow. Shoots a three. Ooh, it doesn't go. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Now Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Gillespie. He drills the wide open jumper. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Embiid inside, working on Williams. He got it!
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Brooks. Oubre with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 13. Outside Maxey. Here's Oubre. Outside Maxey. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
Count it!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now here's O'Neal. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre against Brooks. Oh, no good.